Hello, everyone, and welcome to Cosmic Insight, your Friday night tune-up. I'm your co-creator, Hillis, Pugh, along with.
Rebecka, Gregory here. Welcome to another Friday night, another cosmic tune-up in the crazy new moon vibrational fantastic energy we're in right now.
Yeah, I mean,
No
like
words.
new
I
moon.
I didn't even have words. It's just so intense right now. Like words can't even explain it anymore.
Right, you see, it's so intense that you want to go to sleep because we have the new moons, you have the solar flares that are off the scale today, and then on top of it, I've been deep in dragon energy. Ooh. I
Ooh.
should have worn my dragon necklace, but instead I went with my usual.
Oh,
I
there
have a
you
really
go.
amazing dragon necklace. Oh well, but I don't need the necklace to step into that dragon energy though.
No, it's really profound right now, and there's so much. It's just I don't even
Yeah,
know where to begin, Hillis, with everything that's happening right now. I mean, it's so exciting, but yeah, but
yeah.
it's very
Well,
interesting, and it's the whole hodgepodge. But what do you want to say first? Because I feel like you
well,
got an announcement or something to say.
no. Well, I mean, I guess because I'm just feeling this dragon energy there, and people want to know, well, why are dragons around so much? And I guess it's because they are loyal, fierce beings. This energy, and they could be mythical, they could be real. It's just the energy of it that they represent. And this right now they're helping to clear a lot of other lower vibrating energies, and so that's the important thing, that there's this other energy that's present, that's stepping in to assist the clearing of the energetic fields as we allow ourselves to ascend. You know.
Exactly, and I also think too we are in a process right now of remembering at a whole nother level and gaining more wisdom than we've ever had before, and stepping into that wisdoms. And the dragons are like some of the biggest wisdom holders in the energy that they hold. And so in being that, people are really being challenged right now with everything going on and where they've been, and just as everything falls away and people come witness and moving up, and it's just there's so many movable parts right now. Just so the dragon kind of encompasses, my dogs are going crazy right now. The dragon kind of to me just encompasses all the layers of energies that are happening right now on different levels, and each dragon has their own little kind of multidimensional dragons going on right now with everything that's going on, because it is a very chaotic time right now. And a lot of things are happening right now, like accidents and things like that, so the energy of it is just kind of very interesting right now.
Yeah, it's funny because I'm sitting here and
Oh,
all of a sudden I just got really hot and I feel this energy going up my spine, and I'm like, there it
is that
is.
you? It's my furry dragon. She just came in the room, Daisy.
And so I just wanted to show this up.
I
And
know, so
welcome, Deborah. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in this
yeah.
evening to another edition of Friday Night Tune Up. And Deborah's like, I was on the highway yesterday and I saw a cloud that looked like a pig dragon blowing fire. So, yeah, I mean, dragons show up in the way that we allow them to. They reveal themselves, well, not just dragons, but with any benevolent being, with any soul, with anyone who is here to assist us. They show up in the way that's consistent with what we are, who we are. They show up in the way that we ask and that we can relate to. So this isn't just, it's with everything on the planet, everything from the elementals to spirits to our soul to our ancestors to anyone. They just show up that way.
And I love how you say that. I also feel that they show up in a way that would um, make you take action to investigate the message they're trying to tell you. So, example, the pig dragon. Maybe there's something with the pig. Maybe it showed up because there's something with the pig energy that Deborah's going through right now to look at. Because I always feel like they give you messages within the messages so you can explore what you require to explore to get the answers that you're looking for. Because, as you know, the universe talks to us in many different ways.
Indeed, it does. And Deborah even goes on to say lots of dragonflies. And so, if you're down in
Yes.
Florida, I mean, I see tons of dragonflies, more than I've seen, and I usually see like maybe one or two and fly together usually, but I see groups, and I mean like at least 10 dragonflies or more sometimes. So almost like a mini swarm of dragonflies flying together, you know.
Well, I know for the month of August, I mean, this is just my own awareness from living here for what, 12 years, 10, I don't even know how many years I've been here in Florida, but the month of August is like the hot time for dragonflies. They're really
Yeah.
profound during the month of August. So,
And well, yeah, and it's no
it's really
coincidence
cool
where all
because they
this
are like
dragon
swarms.
energy
Mhm.
is swirling around too, because it's like we're in the middle, almost well, not the middle, but the end of summer too.
I know.
So, it's also this
Beautiful.
transitional period. I mean, we have another month before we enter into fall. And so it's this transitional energy that we're stepping into because remember, Lionsgate ended a couple of weeks ago. So we're in this middle of this transitional period. So as we're in this space of transitional energy, what needs to happen in transition? We have to clean it up. We have to clean up what
Mhm.
needs to be cleaned up and cleared up before we move into the next phase. So whatever you're feeling right now, whether if you're feeling heavy or if you're feeling lightheaded or if you're feeling dizzy or if you're feeling whatever it is that you're feeling, know that this is also the time of transitional energy. So over the next month between now and the beginning of fall, the next fall equinox, this is the time of cleanup. This is the time of allowing this energy to move. So just listen to your intuition, take that guidance, and step into that energy of really allowing what needs to be allowed for you to transition into the next phase. And not just seasonal change, but this is also life too. This is
Exactly.
also can connect to whatever life energies. I was telling Rebecca moments ago before we got on that I feel for me personally, no, not everyone knows my life story, but I'm in this energy of transition where I feel like there's these new energies that are opening up as I allow myself to clear and be receptive to what is happening.
Exactly. And that's totally what's happening right now. Little Cosmo. Oh, speaking of Cosmo, I'm gonna show the picture.
Yes, because what's today? Today is National
Na-
Dog Day. I didn't even know
National
that.
Magic Dog Day.
Oh, National Magic Dog Day.
Well,
Dog
that's
Day. I
what
had
I'm
no
calling
idea.
it. So
I
anyhow, I just wanted to share with everyone. So this week I actually joined my girlfriend who does meditation night every Monday night. I haven't been like in a year and a half. And something's like, you need to go tonight. And I used to take Daisy with me and she had some amazing things. So I was feeling I needed to give Cosmo a tryout. So I brought him to meditation. Now, he was a little overwhelmed and was chewing on his bone. It was just very interesting what was happening. The energies were too much for him. Actually, I had to bring him out of the room for a little while, but he did really well. And you could see his butt. We got this cool picture. He put his nose up to, I think, so at
I
one
love
point,
it.
this was after meditation, he put his nose up where the candles were and the grid was, and look at that beautiful freaking orb. And he walked right up to it. And there was blue beans come in. So it was really magical meditation, and all these things were showing up. But I thought I would share that because I thought it was really super cool what showed up there. Anyhow, for National Magic Dog Day. Ah,
Yeah.
with the
You know,
cosplay.
and you bring up something very interesting here, which we talked about just moments ago. Now, I just want to reiterate this because in that picture with the electronical device of a camera, you have an electronical device of a camera that can pick up and see these things, right? You have animals that can perceive these things with their physical eyes. You have the
Mhm.
cameras that can perceive it with their electronic lens. However, some humans, a large part of the population of the collective, cannot perceive this with their eyes unless they are either in some altered state of consciousness or allowing themselves to be open to see, to receive. And sometimes, even if we do see, we can't see it with our physical eyes. We can only perceive it with our third
Mhm.
eye. So I just find this very, very fascinating.
Well, that's how the world's opening up to us now, just, opening to those spaces and allow that capacity of who we are to expand out to know, it's almost like my glass fell out of my eye tonight. We need to see with different eyes now. You know what I mean? Like we have to change the lenses of where we're looking, how that's
Yeah.
what my message was. Uh, you know, and look at things different because that is what is happening right now more so. And I feel, Hillis, I don't know about you. Some people are talking about, some people aren't talking about it. But that invisible world, or the trueness of the world, the real heaven that we live in, and not the illusion that we have filtered ourselves to look at, is starting to come alive more and more. So, and we're opening to the capacities of the expansion of the grid of the magic of who we truly are as well. So we're
Yeah.
able to tap into these dimensions that have been here forever. However, now it's becoming more prevalent where people are starting to open and expand out to they're coming, it's merging together, which is really freaking cool. So if you're out there and you're getting glimpses of, flashes or this or that, that's the world, that's that invisible world, or the true world, I guess you should say, trying to talk to you.
Yes, it is. And I want to, and I'm being guided to share and express it. So I learned something very interesting this week because I've been watching this documentary series and it gave me some insights. And so as I tuned into this, as I watched it, I learned that the pineal gland actually has little itty bitty tiny crystals around
Mhm,
it.
mhm,
This pea-sized organ that's in the middle of our brain is an amazing light crystal.
mhm,
Just imagine that you have this teeny tiny pea size, and that it helps to govern both, it governs the spiritual body and is connected to other aspects that are that govern the physical body. But just think, you have this teeny tiny crystal in the middle of your head. I mean that there, and so when we allow ourselves to connect to these other energies and have the energy to feed this tiny crystal in the middle
mhm.
of our brain. Just think of the possibilities. I mean, heck, just even me talking about this, I just get a little charge in my head.
And it's so cool too, to think about, the carbon based, or where we have in the crystalline, that the pineal gland is changing and shifting as all the levels and all the layers and all the energies, we're removing, everything on the outside is the crystalline grid is here. The energy level of the crystalline, where the crystals vibrate at, is coming in. That's why the diamond crystal and being in that energy is so important, connecting to the diamond, connecting to the crystalline grid of Mother Earth, the energetic grid. That's the crystalline. And tapping into that is just expanding us more and more. So it's so cool how, I always say, they made it so simple for us, but we make it so difficult, human beings, because everything we have inside of us is there. We just have to tap in and open to it. And we just continuously make it more difficult than it
Yeah,
has to be.
yeah. I mean, we as a species have been taught to continuously look outside ourselves. I know I'm guilty of that. I have been for most of our life, and I think we all have. We've been looking outside of ourselves for solutions to life
Hmm.
issues, problems, whatever. We've been so conditioned to look outside of ourselves for everything, and for us to receive our sources from outside of ourselves. I mean, think of it. I mean, we live in a world where everything is physical, everything is tangible. And if it's not perceived with one of the five senses, then it's not real, right?
Hmm.
And so as we move down this path of being conditioned to use our five senses, I mean, if we can't use those, such as, for example, we have shelter, we have food, we have all the basic necessities to live and cohabitate with Mother Earth. And if we don't have any of those, then our life is perceived in a different way. But it's because we're looking outside of to have what we have to have. You know, so we have to have a home, we have to have this, we have to have that, we have to have, we have to have. And it's just in that space of conditioning. But when I was in ceremony last year, oh my God, it's been almost a year, Rebecca.
I know.
I know. Um, that I did plant medicine. Anyway, and my shaman tells me, because they're nomadic, the day of the last ceremony, we took the teepee down. He says, now I'm homeless because this teepee is oh my God, this teepee is my home. And it gave me pause to think of how we've been conditioned to have a centralized place and not to
Mhm.
explore. And I know I'm super guilty of that, because it's in the space of safety that we feel we can thrive. Yes, it's nice to have that safety, but also it's nice to have room to explore, to navigate, to be nomadic, to share what needs to be shared outside of our preconceived conditions and notions, to have something, you know, because to have something is to be in that space of ownership, and it's just so many things attached to that word. And I'm literally seeing all these strings and cords and strands attached to the word material and ownership. I wish I could project this on the screen, you guys, to see what I'm being shown right now, because it's just a tangible, tangled web that we have created for humanity. And now we're in this process of undoing all of that.
Exactly. It's all the attachments we hold on to. The Toltecs always talk about the attachments that we have, and our domestication and what we're anchored into and where we're anchored, where we're putting our energy. And there's so much to that. And it's just open up, I feel right now, especially more, opening up to that space of what do you really require in your
Yeah,
world,
yeah,
and to get away from I have to have or I need or I want, to what do I choose to experience. For me, that's just I've been opening up to that more. Like, I like to experience this or I like to experience that, but I'm not attached to it. I just want to experience it to see what it's
yeah,
like. I want to
yeah.
experience what it's like to ride on a yacht, and be served, no, seriously, just as an example, I don't have to own it, I don't have to have it, I don't have to be attached to the outcome, but just the experience and the joy of what it would be like.
Or
And
even having a private jet to fly you around the world.
that
Now
would be really
that
cool,
would that
especially
would
for my
prob-
especially for my puppies, so I could bring them with me. So if the airlines would catch up and have an area with people with dogs where they could like fly with their dogs up top instead of down below, I'd be cool with that too. So
yeah, but the whole private jet thing, I might want to be attached to that, because I like traveling. I just haven't gone anywhere in a while.
the experience that you're able to experience riding on a jet.
Yes, exactly. And so, if any of you guys are watching, if you guys have a private jet and want to fly me around to come visit and hang out with you or do some healing work on you, I'm game. and, and with that, you guys, it is time for story time. It is time for
Oh, it
story
is?
time.
Okay. Well, I just want to say before we do story time, I just want to say to hi to everyone who popped on tonight. Deborah, Carolyn, or
Orissa, that's my
Arissa.
cousin.
Oh, hello, cousin. Thank you. And whoever else jumped on, thank you for joining us as much. I just love that you join us and share this journey with us. And um, I was going to say something and it just totally went away.
I know what I'm going to
Oh,
say. Oh,
I know what I'm going to say.
okay.
And if you feel like painting with me, my little class starts on Sunday. You can check out my website, Rebecca Gregory, www.rebeccagregory.com to enroll. So it's 3 weeks of having some fun. So if you'd like to jump into that, we'll be starting that on Sunday. So I just wanted
Yes,
to say
because
that
all of her paintings are behind her.
some of them, I have more.
Well, the heart one I know is yours. The green one
Oh, they're all
too.
my paintings up there. Just I have more besides
Yeah.
those up there.
Yeah. So that's
They're
all
not
her
all of
work
them.
that you see behind her is all hers.
Yeah, and it's all energy. So, if you are in the fear of, oh my God, I can't paint, you don't have to paint.
Yeah.
This is
And
all about
so,
expressing the inside to the outside.
yes, exactly. Exactly. I love it. And as we continue to prepare the energy for story time, just want to take this time for a quick note that we take this time to do this work, to do this show, because we value you, we value your energy, we value your presence. And in exchange for this value of information that we offer to you, sometimes channeled through us, we ask that you uh, click on the link below and offer a heart exchange donation to keep the show going, because with your donations, with your support, with you liking and sharing this show with your friends and family, this show keeps going. So click on the link in the description, offer a donation, and yeah, let's keep the high vibes and the high energy and all the love and the support. Allow the abundance to overflow.
And the co-creation that we're all in this together, supporting each other. And you really, right now, more than ever, uh, really sit and support each other and keep yourself grounded. And I think this is the biggest message coming through. Don't take things personally. Seriously. You got to remember right now, and I'm just feeling like it's coming before story time.
Yeah,
I
get
gotta
that
say
out.
this. Well, I gotta get it out. People,
Get it
people
out
are
before
freaking
story
out
time.
right now. They are expressing things they have never expressed before. They are opening up their throat chakra, and it's a little messy when it first opens up because they don't understand when they're expressing their voice for the first time. So things are coming out of people's mouths, and people are being very triggered with responses right now just because they're learning to speak. So I guess
Yeah.
that's why I'm saying, give people a break right now. Don't take things personally. When things are said, no, it's just for their from their the spot, the place of their own healing. It's not against you. You are just the beautiful mirror that's been placed to help them grow. And so I just needed to say that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I
tonight's
can definitely relate to that. But yeah,
and
go.
it's coming up, and I know it's coming up, and keep yourself grounded because it as I said, right now I just feel the energies in the collective right now. It's like this right now. The
Yeah.
energy is literally like this.
Yeah.
And a whole, just really, 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 really. So tonight, um
Story time. Story time.
time. So
So for
tonight's
those of you that are just tuning in with us for the first time, because I know Arissa hasn't been on before,
okay.
Caroline hasn't been on before. So story time is what we do on the show to offer collective story as you allow yourself to breathe and engage with the energies
Can
to
we
weave
call
your
it
own.
expansion time instead? Because we want to get out of the stories we tell ourselves.
Yeah, we can call it expansion time. I like that. I like
I just thought
expansion.
that, we're trying to get out of the stories, and here we're calling story time. We're creating stories. So this is called expansion time.
Yes, it's expansion time. It's
Oh, I thought you were
expand.
doing something.
It's expansion because it is, and I am
It is.
expansion
Yes. We
time.
have expanded. We have gone out of the story, and we are expanding into a new dimension this evening here on Cosmic Insight.
Ask and ye
Woo!
shall receive. See
Yes,
what
yes,
happens on.
and
See,
that's
you
what's
never
happening
know
right
what's going
now.
to happen live on the show.
And remember, we are in the space right now. If you step into the energy of it, of instant manifestation.
Yeah, see, that was instant manifestation.
And that's it live. We show it on live. That's how easy it is. Seriously. So anyway, tonight's story time, or tonight's expansion time, is brought to us by the moon, the dragons, and the fairies wanted to come play tonight. So yeah, so really I guess I'm feeling and going back to on my trip that's coming up. I must be in that energies and this moon energy. So let me just give me a second. I just need to just tap into everything real quick that I have out here. And everybody just breathe right now as we move into the energy to open up and allow yourself right now. I'm getting, whoo, just take a deep breath in. And right now, just, unless you're driving a car, just close your eyes and imagine yourself just stepping through a magical mirror into a world unfolding in front of you of dragons, of fairies, with beautiful gardens, or however you like to create this beautiful container that we're in right now, full of all this magic and the beautiful moons. Just imagine in front of you every phase of the moon above you. That shows all the phases of you and then all the openings of you and the opens and expansions and the ebb and flow as you open up to the cycles of who you truly are. And as we move through this, just sit in that energy right now. Feel the vibration of the crystalline grid around this beautiful place that we've created, just vibrating higher and higher and bringing that energy in. And just breathe into that. The beautiful angels with us, Archangel Gabriel's with us, bringing in the diamond crystalline energy that we all hold inside of our heart. And imagine in front of you a beautiful garden of roses. And notice where those roses are. Because that roses represent where you are in your phase, or what you need to look at, or what you need to see. You see, because right now, we have all been asked to commit to another level, to commit to another level of us. And the world outside right now is showing all of us and testing us to see where we truly are, to where we're still triggered, to what we haven't looked at, to those shadow parts that are locked down inside of us that we have not quite wanted to open and look at yet. But in knowing that once we do address those things, that is the time when the petals release and the world and those rose petals of who you are and that crystalline grid of who you are will open up to a whole nother space, bringing in the time of healing within your heart, within your body, within your soul, and with your energy and what you present yourself in this world. A time of new beginnings that are opening up in this. A new story is being created in the expansion of you, and you're aligning to who you truly are. But it takes that time to commit, to look at what was, to allow it all to unfold and to melt away. For in that unfoldment is the truth of who you are. In that unfoldment is the expansion of what you can become. And as you do, notice how things start to shift and change, how your soul starts to bring in more wisdom. As you ascend and bring more joy into your heart and the self-discipline you have for yourself, you open up to that love and knowing that everything is within. You notice the essence of standing outside in nature and really ground yourself into nature right now, because she wants to talk to us. She wants to work with you. She wants to help teach you how to expand even more than you've ever imagined before in your lifetime, because you kept yourself locked in the story of who you were. And now it's time to expand out into the new story of who you are becoming. And in that becomingness, you're becoming the balance of who you truly are. You're expanding out and co-creating a world together with everyone on this planet, and out into the universe, and the expansion to as far as you ever can reach before. Knowing and standing in the affirmation of who you truly are. To know to take time to really listen to your body. To know in your body, allow it to speak, allow it to talk. Don't beat it up anymore. Don't say wrong words to it, but really, really pay attention of what this beautiful temple would like inside of it, and how that works for you and you alone, and the energy brought forth and where you are. It's time. Your body out there, the body is asking, it's time to move. Not move for yourself, but also to move for the energy. Be the wind and allow the wind to move through you and open up to allow the expansion of you as you move across this planet in a whole nother day, in a whole nother walk, in a whole nother energy. And practice every day. Find something that works for you to move into the practice of who you're becoming, letting all the go, unwind, unwind, unwind. In knowing in the upcoming years, not even years, months or so, everything's going to start to unwind. And your answers to your prayers as you unfold and open up this beautiful and release all these petals and expand out into the expansion of you, that all will come together more than you've ever imagined, more than you could ever be. And see the magic, feel the vibration of you just opening up in this moment. Take yourself on vacation from the world on the outside that kept you anchored down into something that you were not, and open up to the inside to expand out to the magic that you're standing in this place and time, and allow the sparkles of that diamond crystalline energy that's all around you everywhere, through the dragons, through the fairies, through the magic of the universe, through the magic of the plants and the trees and the nature and the elementals, and mostly in the magic inside of you, planted in that beautiful, divine rose heart of crystalline love. And tap into that, for that is your true guide.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Woo.
That was awesome expansion time. I love that. That was so beautiful.
Thank you.
So amazing.
I'm kind of
Well, we
I'm growing with these expansion times, huh? They're getting like a lot of. I'm really enjoying them.
I know it's so beautiful, and I too am expanding along with you because and I don't want to break the energy. I just want us to move right into it
I know.
because
I saw you.
as we allow for this, and I'm being reminded just to say it one more time for those who are watching, we take this time to step into this energy to be of service to you. And if you find value in what we do, click in the link in the description below to offer your donation for us to keep this show going. And we go.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. And
Yeah.
I just sprayed everyone's with some rose hydrosol from rosefrequency.com. So this is amazing stuff. So just feel in that beautiful rose energy. Um, just to end our, didn't mean to interrupt, but it was just needed to
Yeah, no, it's totally okay.
sparkle it
Yes,
up a
to
little
help
more.
open up the energies more. And so, as we do, we are moving right into the tune up. And tonight I'm doing the tune up. I was guided special instructions for this evening for tonight's tune up. And so, whatever this is, know it is specifically designed for you and you alone. Though we are distant, we are apart, we are singular yet collective. Know that whatever this is meant for you to feel, to be expressed. And as we allow ourselves to expand out and enjoy the world, now it's time to go with it. And the first thing I want everyone to do who's watching this is something new. I haven't done this before on the show. So I want everyone to take a deep breath into their diaphragm.
Can I interject?
Yes.
One quick second. I'm
Yes.
getting, when you finish, to ground everybody because the energies are really intense.
Oh yeah,
He
no,
wasn't doing that,
that
but I just got, remind him to ground everybody afterwards. I'm done.
and, and so
Continue.
everyone's taking a nice big deep breath into your diaphragm. And as you take in all that energy in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth, but as you breathe out through your mouth, pull your stomach to your spine, like you pull that energy back. And the reason for that is because there's a lot of energy in the diaphragm and the solar plexus area in that stomach. And as you breathe, as you pull that energy back, you are pulling that energy back up into your brain, into your pineal gland, activating this energy center. So everyone breathe into your diaphragm. And when you breathe out, pull that energy back to your spine and allow that energy go up. And then 2 more times. Breathe until there's no more air in your stomach. And if you feel lightheaded, that's okay. If you feel dizzy, that's okay. That's all a part of this energy being activated. It's also activating Kundalini energy if you haven't had that activated before. So just know it's a flow of energies as you move into this space time, going within. And as we allow ourselves to go within, Allow yourself to be empty. Empty yourself, empty your beingness. Step into the void of you. And as you step into this void of you, allow yourself to feel what needs to be felt, yourself to see what needs to be seen. Allow yourself to really fully connect and engage with self from the inside, not outside, not the soul, but the soul resides within the body, but not going outside, allowing you to search within, to feel the energies of self, the energies of your soul, the energies of your abilities, the energies of your consciousness, of your awareness, all levels of you are here, present in this space. And whatever you feel in this moment, it is for you to feel and for you to feel alone. Though we are interconnected, intertwined, tangled in this beautiful entanglement of energies, we feel, we know, we see as we allow ourselves to be empty and allow the energies that we have asked for to be present in your space. Whether you are met with your soul, whether if you are met with creator's light, or your guides, your ancestors, anyone who is here in this space, allow them to enter into this space with you. To hold your hand to let you know that you are safe, that everything is okay, that life is as it is. As we are now moving through this transformational time, this expansion, this awareness of self, we call in the energies of transformation, call in the energies of clearing, to allow ourselves to be clear, because that's what being empty is. Being empty is to be clear, to be free from expectations, free from worry, free from anxiety, stress, to be free. And to be empty is not to be feared, but to be empty is to be revered, because you no longer have any attachments. You are not afraid to lose anything, not even yourself. You're not afraid to die, so to speak, not physically, but emotionally, spiritually, whatever level of death you wish to experience from being empty. Because death is only transformation from one form to another. As we all die every day, some part of us dies, some part of us falls away. And when we allow ourselves to be empty, there's no anxiety, no fear created around this space of transformation, this space of undoingness, this space of being undone and being made over again. As I think of one of my favorite songs, and you guys may want to go out and listen to this, but I'm being guided to share. It is a song titled "Make Me Over" by Tina Turner. It's an old song. And there's a part in this where she's asked to be made over, and made over twice, and make sure that it's done right. And when we allow ourselves to be empty, we allow ourselves to honor the steps or missteps or mistakes that we have made, that we label as mistakes or missteps, but these are only experiences. And when we allow ourselves to be empty, we see them as the experiences that allowed for our expansion, as we now allow for more clearing for you to see, whether now in this physical state or later in your dream state, allowing this divine energy to be revealed to you, to allow for the seeing, the true seeing, the true seeing of yourself as you allow yourself to be empty. Empty, but full in your heart, full of love, full of compassion, full of joy, full of peace, full of the beauty that is in the void of emptiness. because we can create and co-create with ourselves, with Creator, and anyone who has crossed our path, who fits the mold of our desires, of our intentions, of our purpose and passions, allowing us to be empty, but yet full at the same time, allowing this fullness to be revered, to allow this fullness to be joyful and happy, to allow this fullness to be seen and felt through every cell of the body as it vibrates at a high frequency, a frequency that you resonate with, to allow it to come to center to be whole, because you are already complete. You are both full and empty at the same time, being free from what no longer serves you. Allow this energy to connect with you, and allow this energy to be with you, to hold you, to ground you, to support you, to be you. To be in perfect harmony and balance now, as we allow these energies to integrate, as we allow for the balance, the harmonic balance of energies, to be the yin and yang, the fire and air, the fire and water, the earth and air, the earth and water, where all is balanced in harmonic frequency and resonance with you. And just allow yourself now to take a nice, big, deep breath. And open your eyes. Yeah. That's that good stuff right there.
Yes, it is. Little bit of sparkle.
Yeah, exactly. You need like a spit shine after that one. Yours is
I'm done.
So everyone, just allow yourself to take time with yourself, take time with your energy, and if you have an amazing feelings right now, be with these feelings, be with these energies, journal about them, write them down, drink water, whatever it is that you need to do. As I just allow for these energies to ground in with you, to be with you, to be present with you, be present with yourself.
Exactly.
And everyone, we appreciate your time. We appreciate your energy and presence. Until next week, everyone, keep exploring.
Don't limit yourself. Create yourself. Be the change in you. Mwah.
Have a
Until
beautiful,
next
beautiful,
time.
yes, and have a beautiful week, everyone.
Keep